So interesting enough, day 2 we're here. Day 2 we're here. But look at this, man. It's empty over here for some reason. People don't know, but where Nintendo and Sony, where all those guys are at, it's much emptier here at the beginning. I'm only here 2 hours before. Last time I was here 2 hours before. People were in the West Hall. No, the South Hall, and it was packed. Now it's West and it's empty. I don't know, but people need to learn the E3 tips. Trying to play that ARMS tournament. We'll see what happens. This shit is packed. Yo, fucking Odyssey, we already played it. We're trying to compete in that ARMS. We're trying to give people some ARMS, people. Other side of the booth, they said, let's go. Let's go. Let me throw my trash out. We're here. Day 2, people. ARMS. Mario. Yeah. Pocket tournaments over there. I'm live for the round 1 of the qualifications. I'm probably gonna lose.
Down with that attack.
Just won the first round.
It's really difficult for Nairo to deal with.
Can I qualify? We'll see. Dudes, I'm shaking. I'm going to be in the ARMS tournament. I won 6 matches in a row. 6 ARMS matches in a row. I would. Holy crap. Dude, I'm amazed. I'm gonna be on stage on Twitch. What? This is insanity. I hope I don't lose the first time, but it's probably gonna be with a tough guy since he made it all the way 5 times. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, this is insanity. I'm going to be on stage. You guys are gonna see me. Man, I am shaking. I am completely shaking. I had to get some Powerade. Sponsor my ass, please. Sponsor my ass. Because, oh man, it blows my mind that I'm actually going to be on stage. It blows my mind. I mean, will I even pass round 1? These guys obviously know their stuff. They've won also 6 matches in a row. You know, it was so weird because I actually didn't even lose 1 round. Like, you know how you have the rounds in ARMS? I didn't even lose 1 of those. When I was online, there was this guy I was talking to. I beat him, and I was like, oh man, it was actually kind of close, and I was like, oh man, and then I started to get used to it again, and I started using strategies with Min, and then after the first guy and I won, I was like, holy crap, won the second one, won the third one, 4th one goes down, and the 5th guy, I had half of a health, and he had a slither, and I was like, oh shit, I won this. I won this, and I did win, and oh my god. So now I'm going to be on the stage at the tournament, see what happens. I'm hoping, I guess I hope I could win at least 1 match. At least I get to be on stage, you know? That within itself is awesome. But you know, I hope, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how good these people are. They've won 6 matches also like me. So we'll see what happens. I don't know, but it's fucking exciting. I've calmed down and I'm not shaking anymore. Hopefully I won't shake later on, but I'm drinking Powerade. I gotta go to the bathroom. Now I'll play some ARMS to test punching practice. I did not think this was gonna happen, guys. Check out this Gran Turismo. That's crazy, and they got the wheels and everything. I definitely want to play this, that's for sure. I would like to play that. But you know what? PlayStation, they got these RSVP check-ins. It's a pain in the ass. I'll tell you that much, because you know what? Literally instantly they sell out so damn quickly. Like, it's incredible. Like, I want to play Call of Duty, that's not gonna happen. We'll see what happens, I don't know. Oh man. We're here.
Tapakins squaring off against Gaming with Me. Gaming choose. And what is it about being able to set your opponent up with one punch and then predict where they go and counter with another punch that might curve?
I think one of the best things about that is if you're using something that has a lot of startup, let's say the dragon, right? If you're using Min, it's really hard to catch someone who's really nimble with that. So you want to put that out there and then try to influence where the opponent goes with another weapon.
As we take a look at the characters that Taffokins and Gaming With Me will choose, you're going to get a chance to see Master Mummy here, Vicky. And Master Mummy, the biggest, slowest character in the game. However, Master Mummy packs a punch and has a very...
Till she gets knocked down.
Min going with the Megawatt and a Dragon. Meanwhile, Master Mummy, controlled by Taffokins, going to go with the Megaton and the Phoenix. That Phoenix can get there very quickly. And there we see Master Mummy blocking already to try to regenerate some of that health. But Min with a long-distance throw going to knock Master Mummy back. And already early in this one, Min's got Master Mummy to below 25% health early on, and Min using that mobility, Vicky.
Min taking advantage of the fact that Master Mummy is going to want to stay into shield a lot of times, since whenever he holds shield, he actually regenerates 10 health each time.
Very good, making sure that you know your opponent's going to want to block as Min using that throw. And that's such a good point I want to revisit, Vicky. The fact that Master Mummy's going to want to sit in that block to regenerate health. If you know that, you know you can throw. Min trying to send Master Mummy back to the tomb early here. Master Mummy blocking the punches right there, dodges the rush attack, counters with the throw, gets the throw on Min, and D1, 200 damage on a throw from Master Mummy.
Strongest throw in the game, and right now we have Taffokins putting together so much damage from that rush, 345, but the answer from Gaming With Me with that grab gives a free charge.
Min kicking Master Mummy out the kitchen, and that's a quick victory for the first game by Gaming With Me. Very impressive with Min. It's interesting, Min selected by Gaming With Me in both rounds. Gaming With Me very, very confident in Min's abilities. Didn't want anybody else to get her off the board.
Yeah, and it looked like right there at the end of that game, Taffokins was thinking to himself like, wow, man, that pressure from right there, it is quite obvious to be able to block the grab, but you have to make sure you don't swing first.
Min tossing Master Mummy around like a rag doll in this round. Gonna get the throw yet again. And unfortunately, Master Mummy recovers health, but not as much health as a throw takes away, as Min is calling from long distance with those grabs, tossing Master Mummy all across the map. And another quick victory for Min, who, oh, by the way, D1, has a rush attack ready to go.
Well, as the other characters in the game, which is why he was able to eat that rush attack so early in the game when he was in the middle of jumping.
Master Mummy using that Megaton to deflect a lot of the punches. You see the heavy Megaton negating the lighter punches of Min, but Min getting the KO on Master Mummy. Too little, too late by Taffokins, and another game victory for Gaming With Me. That'll go ahead and take the match. Well done, Taffokins, but we're seeing our open qualifiers here, D1, really bringing their A game in ARMS right now.
Yeah, isn't it like 2 of them already?
Zerk going with Twintel, but then we saw Min D1 controlled by Gaming With Me that just had no issues unwrapping Master Mummy. So now you've got Twintel, who's not necessarily the most mobile, but a very interesting attribute she can use, versus Min that is a bit of a wild card at times.
Oh, yes. And, you know, Zerk definitely has 2 air dashes in between the usage of Starstruck, which is her ability to slow down attacks. So keep an eye open to see how he's going to be able to deal with this Min. If this Min manages to get 1 grab on Zerk, that's going to be a free dragon charge on the left arm.
Zerk and Twintel going some double chillas. Meanwhile, the Megawatt and the Dragon for Min and Gaming With Me. Even battle at this point, Min with a slight advantage. However, Twintel dropping to about 60% health, and Min just getting those punches with that Megawatt. But here comes the throw from Twintel, gonna knock Min around, and here come the pillars in the stage once again, Vicky. We've seen the players do a fine job of dodging as the rush attack gonna be blocked by Twintel.
That rush attack being blocked, unfortunately, but Twintel is about to get her very own rush attack, and with such little health, this may be very crucial to win the match.
Twintel with a double charge Chilla gonna freeze Min and then land a couple more punches after that. Rush attack ready to go for Twintel. Twintel trying to jump up above those raised pillars. Meanwhile, Min trying to counter from afar with that Megawatt and that Dragon the Kid. But there's the slowdown right there, D1, as Twintel counters in the middle. This is gonna come down. Here comes the rush attack from Twintel, and that is a pivotal KO from Twintel.
Which could land as well.
Min unleashing the second rush attack of the match, and that's gonna do some major damage to Twintel. Meanwhile, Min at about 40% health. Twintel connecting with another freeze, and the grab right right there, D1. That's going to do some major damage. We're down to the last couple punches here. Twintel going to do the rush attack, but no, countered by the Dragon D1. Twintel trying to go with the throw. Misses there. Dragon unleashed by Min Vicky.
So I want to say at that very moment, Zerk was trying to avoid the Megawatt, and because he tried to avoid the Megawatt, he got hit by the Dragon instead.
Do that rush attack. This point for the game could go to Zerk if it can connect with a couple more punches. Meanwhile, Min trying to duck for cover around using the Dragon. The Mega, oh, Twintel. D1 just being very methodic about ducking behind cover, popping up, and using those aerial attacks to keep Min at bay. Andy for Zerk in this second round here, Vicky.
And that is why we saw Zerk doing exactly that. He's trying to hold on to his charge arms and slow down the arms coming at him. That is why he keeps getting all these follow-ups on Min. Although he has nowhere to hide, he doesn't need to because he's pressuring his opponent so well, holding onto shield, only taking 5 per chip damage.
Zerk doing a fine job of blocking the rush attack, meanwhile being ever so patient with the rush attack that he has. Meanwhile, Min just trying to keep the distance, use that Dragon to throw off Twintel. Try and guess, here comes that rush attack. Gonna connect on, oh! 2 hits is all Zerk needed. Twintel with a rush attack ready to go. It'll be interesting to see when Zerk deploys this. Will he do the same thing that he did last round? Meanwhile, Min trying to throw a 1-2 of the Megawatt and the Dragon connect. Here comes a rush attack blocked yet again by Twintel. Here comes Zerk with the throw and the rush attack. No, D1 fakes with the throw and then counters with the rush attack.
What did I tell you? You can just go for a grab, and if the opponent tries to dodge, fake him out with the rush cancel into the rush attack.
What a bait and switch, and that will guide Zerk into the grand finals, a 2-0 game victory in those rounds over Gaming with Me. Thank you so much again for joining us.
So that was it. I lost the ARMS tournament. I didn't even expect to be in it. So that within itself was pretty amazing. I did get to the semifinals. You know, I beat round 1. I beat the 1 pro guy. That was pretty insane. I was not expecting that either. And got these nice hoodie, which is nice. I got this. Looks good, you know. And it was amazing. I met D1 and some other Smash commentators. He got oh, I met the damn producer of ARMS. I shook his hand. I'm like, you know, how's it going? It was insanity. I mean, it was, man, that blew my mind. It would have been awesome to win, obviously, especially when you get that far. You know, it's only 2 people away from winning. That burns, but I mean, I could have lost round 1. I could have not even made it in the tournament. So that's pretty freaking awesome, and I just, wow, man, especially that was the whole day. It's 5:30 right now. I was not expecting that. Today's all just ARMS tournament stuff, which is fine because it was cool as hell. And apparently I became like a meme, a French meme. Some French guy thought he was, I looked like someone he knew's son. So weird, but pretty damn funny. I have like some kind of French hat thing on. Man, it was hell of a ride. You know, huge shout out to all the other competitors. You know, huge shout out to Zerk. He was a damn good player. Played Twintel, and man, he was good at that. I need to study Min more. You know, the game isn't even out yet, so I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna definitely get better, and maybe become pro. Nah, probably not. You know, but hey, that was something. That was definitely something. You know, I did really damn good round 1. Again, then now round 2, I just, you know what? I knew what I was doing. I kept doing the special too soon. He would know, but I kept doing it because I was in the moment. I didn't get into it. And also, there was some stuff like, I just could have, I gotta get better with the actual arm mechanic. And other than that, man, it was a fucking blast, and I absolutely loved it. You know, huge shout out to Nintendo to even putting this up, and the fact that I was in it is just amazing. Got to see my face on the screen, and D1 commentating. I had a fight getting commentated. That's insanity, especially by D1. That's pretty heartwarming. But yeah, guys, I guess this is the end of day 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too sure. But yeah, guys. Oh, and here's something awesome. I totally forgot. Because I was in the ARMS tournament, tomorrow I get a whole hour in a VIP room alone by myself playing any Nintendo game I want for 1 whole hour. That is fucking awesome. That's amazing. You know, that's just fantastic. I'll definitely be able to play Mario & Rabbids there. I'm gonna play some more Super Mario Odyssey, and probably play some more Odyssey like 50 times. We'll see. I don't know. I guess they got Fire Emblem Warrior. Man, I just can't wait. That's awesome. That's tomorrow. So this is one hell of a ride. I can't even believe this happened. I'm still shocked. And a huge support. I love it. You know, on Twitter, my Twitter notifications have never blew up this much, but they were blowing up with support, and I loved it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You know, represent the little guy. You know, the little guy, the Juices Lose podcast. Everybody, you know, and oh well, it happens, man. You lose some. Not Zero hasn't won every single match in the world, so. Neither will the journey of the greatest Min player. I mean, I don't think I'm actually gonna go pro, but you know, you never know where life takes you, I guess. But yeah, guys, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.